Hey guys, I'm back at you with another video. I'm gonna dive straight in and figure it out as we go along. This one also does not have a title. Just a heads up, it does not. But I just wrote this one last night. It kind of hit me after I wrote my previous one. So let's get started. That's not how I wanted it to go. Hold on. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. As I put the nicotine to my lips, I remember. I think remembering might be the most painful feeling I could ever endure. I don't miss you. I often sit and wonder what could have been and how it led to all of this. But the exhale of smoke at 3 a.m. in the midnight air, and as I put my pen to paper tonight, I try to remember of who I am today. Brown hair, blue eyes, different moods exchanging with looks, laughter. So much laughter. How did I get here? The most popular question, how did you do it? My answer, I didn't. Taking it day by day, the marks that used to be on my wrists, the tears that have left my eyes, the muffled screaming, the closed doors, the long showers, the pen to paper therapy sessions, and so many empty pages filled. It's a masterpiece I've allowed myself to hide. It's the mystery, it's the suspense, it's the fun in it. Why let people know what happened to you when you can let them learn it along the way? And it's so much simpler. There's so much that even just looking at me, you would never figure. Because it's so easy. And taking my passion in makeup, writing, and music, I have to learn to teach myself to love my art. Because the final masterpiece at the end of the day is yourself. And that's what I'm trying to learn and to embrace. That everything changes in minutes, in seconds, in hours. And it all comes down to how you handle it. Every step of the way, you learn something new. And all you can really do is take it in. Just remind yourself, love, that everything will be okay. So, this one does also not have a title, as I stated in the beginning. I think for me, that something that we all really have to learn is that everything changes, whether you're ready for it or not. I think that change is something that's really hard for everybody to adjust to and to change to. And I know for me personally, I feel like I never get a break. Something that I've talked about in therapy is that I feel like I can't ever really be happy, because I know that if I feel happy, that there's something around the corner just waiting. And it happens a lot, and I know that maybe it's just not me personally, maybe it's everybody around me, I don't know. But it really is a struggle to let yourself be happy. And I think right now self-love is something that I'm really trying to teach myself. As I stated in my excerpt, I love makeup, as you can tell. I love experimenting with it. I love trying new makeup. I love the naturality of it. I can go extreme, but I can't be, extra about it. My writing. I love to write. I have always loved to write. During my high school career, I took so many English classes. I took writing classes. I tried to think outside of the box. I know my senior year at Jeff, I took things to a whole new level, and I allowed myself to step myself out of the box. and it was scary. But at the end of the day, I realized there were so many people that actually understood and realized, like, oh, this is why maybe she is the way she is, or why everything is just messy. And sometimes messy art is the best art, and self-love is messy. It really is, and you have to try to not be so conceited about it, but you also want to be so content with yourself, to find that love within yourself, to not look in the mirror and just cry. And that is something that is a struggle for me personally, to not be able to look in the mirror and smile. And a lot of people only see what goes on through a camera, not what's going on behind doors. And I know that Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat have been ways for people to express themselves, and some people take it out of measures. But sometimes those pictures capture the moments that we loved about ourselves, and that's what we needed to realize. And for me, I love posting pictures because those are the moments that I capture myself at my best moments. But as of for today, what I was reading, find something you find passion in. Find something that you love. Something you love about yourself. Something you love to do. Find that and just expand it. Expand it by measures, by hours, by times. Just don't count the time doing it. I know for me that filled up 2 pages, and I didn't even realize it did 2 pages. And I was so excited to keep going. And there are so many ways that we can change ourselves, but we shouldn't do that unless we feel the absolute need to, because we are just brainwashed by society, by what happens around us, by our favorite artists, our favorite singers, our favorite writers. My favorite writer, let me just talk to you guys about this. I love R.H. Sin. I have 2 books of his right now. One was She Never Felt So Broken, and the other one was A Beautiful Composition of Broken, both by R.H. Sin. I'm in the works of expanding my poetry collection. I have one by Rupi Kaur. It's Milk and Honey. And I love to let myself feel things when I need to feel them, when I can't cry. But I love to read. I love to sing, even though I feel like I can't sing at all. I love to do it. I love to be able to express my emotions in ways that I never thought I could. And that's the biggest thing here, is to find something that you love about yourself and let that take over your heart. Because at the end of the day, the only one who can catch you, the only one who can save you, is you. And it took me years to realize that. It took me beyond years to realize that I don't need a boy. That I can be myself and make myself happy until the time comes and a guy actually looks at me for who I am and stays through everything. And I think that's the hardest part. Going through a breakup is the most heart-wrenching feeling. Makes you want to pull out your hair, it makes you want to cry, it makes you want to feel all sorts of things that you never thought you would feel again. And it kills. It does kill. I mean, I know I've heard stories of people killing themselves over that, and it's absolutely scary to see and hear about what heartbreak can actually do to people. I've been one to always find interest in mental health, and I know that there's a couple of people who will see this video and know instantly. But my junior year at Frankfurt, I had written, I don't remember what it's called now, but it was like my letter to like Dear Suicide Week, and it reached out a lot. A lot of people thought I should share it, so I ended up doing that, and it ended up reaching out to an assistant principal. It never really got past that because the principal was so busy, but I feel like mental health awareness is not something that should be based on a week. It should be something based on every single day life, because it shouldn't just be a week. And there are so many things that shouldn't have to take just a week of our days, because it's a serious topic. It's something that happens every single day, and something that nobody wants to talk about, and something that has been beyond a joke. I know personally I joke about it, but I don't take it to the extreme measures, because personally, being a victim of depression and anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder, it takes away everything. It reminds us of the exhaustion, how tired we are every single day. And if any schools were to see this, I would love for Suicide Awareness Week to just expand with realistic videos, with realistic survivors, with things that should be able to be exposed to high school students and are not. And that's just me. That's just my feeling about it, because it's harsh. It's a hard subject. But it all comes back down to who has your back, who knows the real you, who deals with you all the time. It's you. You wake up in the morning and you're like, I mean, that's what I do anyways, but that's all it comes down to. You are your own masterpiece. And I know I went on a tangent and all this and that, but find something you love. Find something that makes you happy. And expose yourself beyond those measures and see where it takes you. And until the next video, guys, have a great day.